Hey guys, this is Brick, and welcome back to Dark Souls. In the last episode, we made it to this bonfire, which gives me 15 frames per second for no reason, and then this episode we're going to head out, once again, into the world. Now these guys, pretty much 90% of the time you come out here, they're going to get pissed off, so you might as well just get the jump on them, get smacked in the face with an arrow. Now, as for this 15 frames thing I'm getting, I believe it's a known issue with the 1080p fix for PC, which if you don't have, you should get. This 15 frames is a small problem, but it's definitely worth it. So these three, there's a third one right around the corner over there, are jerks, and they will throw fire bombs at you forever. If you're, really pissed off at them, you can pull out your bow and hit them, but eventually you'll run out of arrows because I guarantee you'll be trying this part a few times. So I'm going to book it, and that is basically the only way you're going to get through there. But you're immediately going to get thrown into combat with not one, not two, but three bad guys. And this one's got a sword. Ow. And he'll stab you. I was trying to get behind him to just do a quick backstab, but I probably should stop putting my back to the guy with the axe. Come here. Boop. Perfect. Alright, now, firebombing has finally stopped. They just sit up there and throw them for days. Now you could go up there, but instead you're going to want to run this way. Not block because you think you're invincible or something. Get out of my way. Walk in here, make sure you don't get hit by this guy who's a little ambusher. Killing him is simply a precaution just in case he... A precaution just in case he decides he wants to follow you. Sometimes enemies do that. Now we got some black fire bombs right here. They're stronger than the normal fire bombs, which is what those guys were throwing at us. So now we have a little ammunition just like they do. Break some tables because it's therapeutic. And get our way up here. If you see in the top left, I actually picked up a humanity since the start of this episode, meaning that the enemies I've killed dropped one, which means that I can, if I so desire, become a human being, which basically activates multiplayer, more or less. That's the easiest way to describe it to somebody that doesn't know what the heck you're doing with humanity in this game. Nope. Backstab right in the fire bombs. Boop. Boop. Get out of here. Ah. Wonderful. Drink up, my friends. Yo-ho, yo-ho. We're going to climb this ladder. Hi, little ghosty. I wish you luck on your adventures, ghosty. Slowly but surely walk up next to this guy. If you're on a PC, then walking is done by using control, just as a note in case you don't know. Because once again, controls on PC are awful. Grab a Soul of the Lost Undead. Check under here. Nothing, just wanted to make sure. Run on over here. Roll, because you have style. And climb this tower. At the top, you're going to find this ugly bastard. He's going to just shoot a crossbow at you. He's really nothing to worry about. It's just you got to take care of him now rather than when you go down. More hollow soldier armor, which is actually not too bad, but since I started as the Wanderer, I have a relatively good, very good lightweight set. I'm still not under a quarter of carrying capacity. Let me explain that briefly. At the equip load in the middle of the screen, the third option down, I have a maximum of 50 capacity on my load. That means every weapon that I have equipped or can switch to, and my armor. If I was a mere 0.2 lower than I am now, I would have a much faster roll animation. So I'm going to show that to you real quick. I'm going to take off my helmet. Now you see that? That's much quicker. But I'm not quite there yet, but if I put some points into stamina, I will be. And if you go above half, then you have like a fat roll animation. And if you go above 3/4, you're basically immobile. You're not going to do anything. So you can come in here. If you don't have the master key to get in here, You can go buy the residence key from the merchant that we saw before, and I highly recommend you do because that gold pine resin I just picked up is quite helpful. Like, immensely so. Now, my game has dropped to 15 frames for no reason. Come on, make this fight a challenge. Come here. Come here. Another passive-ass spear guy. Come on. Hit me! Nice try. Better luck next time, buddy. Hey. I guess I can show you guys some of the items I have, since I'll never use them besides. I've never found myself using, like, throwing knives or fire bombs, except for very specific situations. So I might as well just... Hey! Ooh, a headshot. There are actually head hitboxes in this game for long-range weapons, so... like, throwing knives and the bows can get headshots. It's kind of cool. It's a lot of depth. Ah, crap. I wasted one. You made me waste one, you fool. I'm gonna beat you down for that. I wanted to take the knife back out of his face. Let's see. What happened to this poor fool? He was probably simply outnumbered. Oh no, right on the bottom of the stairs. Shameful. Now, up there is progress up into that tower, but we're going to go this way and meet our first true challenge. The truest of challenges, in fact. A Black Knight, the most feared enemy in this game. Lore-wise, they're the most feared enemy. Now, this guy's an evil bastard. This is where I suggest wasting all your black fire bombs, all your throwing stuff. Try and keep distance from him. I'm going to show you how to beat him the easy way, but you can just fight him mano-a-mano. Now, that was really bad. I didn't get my backstab, and now he's just going to wail on me a little bit. I'm going to back up and take him out of this cramped area. He's very quick, so don't expect to run away and survive. He might actually follow you into the room with the bonfire, which is most unpleasant, I assure you. Alright. Now, this is probably my favorite place to fight him. You just have to simply let him miss an attack. Or that could happen. I mean, that's a thing, right? Yeah, they do a lot of damage. A lot of damage. I'll be back. Now, if you weren't aware of it before, you're definitely aware of it now. All the enemies do respawn when you die. Which, at first, will seem really stupid. But it is, in fact, completely intentional. A, to make sure things don't get easy. B, to make you a better player, because repetition. You will eventually become a master of this section. Unfortunately, to become a master of this section, you're probably going to die a lot. But it also allows you to grind up a little bit of experience. For example, if you see what I have right there, I recovered my last body. So I have quite a bit of souls right now. And that's from not a lot. And I also picked up another humanity, which is very cool. Having humanity on hand is actually very helpful because it will allow you to find more items on enemies. It increases the chance of finding items. Bro, I'm right here. Bro, I'm right here. Bro, I'm right here. Dumb. Run, he's big and scary, run! Alright. Bring him back into our courtyard of happiness. Hello! Now, I want to fight him for a little bit on the ground just to show you how to do it, but as you can see, he has a very large health bar. But you can backstab him, which is a very effective way to do it, and you can also parry him regularly. Now, I'm going to run away. If you climb up here, he is not the best at climbing. In fact, he can't. Which makes this fight completely ridiculously easy because you can simply throw stuff at him. He's going to run right around here and just sit there like a crazy person. You can make it over here. Try and make sure you don't miss that. And then you can just start throwing crap at him, which is, you know, kind of hilarious. He gets kind of stuck. You can just laugh at him. Ooh, he blocked it. Well done there, Black Knight, sir. I'll never use these fire bombs anyway, so you can have them all. Whee! You also got your throwing knives and those black fire bombs if you so desire. But I have balls of steel. Ah! Oh boy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. Oh, missed. Come here. Oh, you missed. Oh, backstab. But yeah, this guy has health for days, and that is probably the hardest part of him. Because it's a war of attrition almost at first, because you have to survive long enough to get enough hits in. And you might just totally botch a move and just get killed immediately. Oh, or you can do that and stab him in the dick. Boop. Sit down. Get yourself a Titanite chunk, which we will not get into quite yet. It is an upgrade material, and that's all I will say. Now, before you progress up that staircase, you have to remember that there was a shiny glowy bit behind the Dark Knight. Black Knight, not Dark Knight. That's Batman, and we don't kill Batman. Batman's too cool for kill, death, murder. And we come back here and we get our very first real ring. The first ring we found under the bridge was a kind of a weird ring that will break if you die. But this one right here is called the Blue Tearstone Ring, and it will boost your defense when you get low, which will maybe buy you a little time to run away and heal. It's not a huge thing, but it is still viable. Now, if you just walk on up here, everything will be oh my god, and that will be your exact reaction, I promise you. If you aren't watching this guide before you play, which I'm sure a lot of you are. To which I say, you're silly! You're so silly! Now, if you get hit, just quick little side note, you can fall down here and die because you're an idiot! Well, anyway, if you fall down that ledge, onto that ledge that I slipped off of, you actually can manage to jump from it onto this to save yourself. So, just a little bit of information. I accidentally learned it once, and I thought you could use it too. But that is the only purpose of that little ledge over there. There's nothing else hidden down where the Black Knight is. Now, the barrel won't be here a second time because the game isn't that cruel. So you can go pick up your souls, which I have quite a bit of. If I was doing a regular playthrough, I would have gone back to the bonfire a long time ago to get me some level ups. Now, if you have a master key, you can go through that door and you will meet one hell of an enemy. His name is Havel the Rock, and he will one-shot kill you. In fact, you know what? I feel like going there and showing you guys the dangers of Havel the Rock. Although I suggest doing this at a higher level with a stronger weapon than I do. You're not going to need your shield, so go ahead and put your two hands on your weapon, because you're not going to need a shield. If this big guy hits you, it's game over, shield or no shield. It's as simple as dodging all of his attacks. Man, is he scary looking. Come on, Havel. His weapon is a dragon's tooth, so you can see he's already kind of a badass. Alright, we're going to be very careful. If I was smart, I would have unequipped my shield, but I'm not. Now, what a lot of people will do is go for a lot of backstabs on this guy, and that is by far the easiest way. It's going to be kind of a grind, though. Now make sure you have a lot of stamina. Oh boy. Oh god, this is a bad position. I'm going to take him down because I'm not going to let him corner me on the stairs. Another technique people will use is they'll bring him down here and then bring him back up the stairs and jump on his head. But I prefer the good old-fashioned mono-y-mono. Crap, I hate it when he puts his shield up. Come here. Let me show you my wares. By my wares, I mean my sword. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. So yeah, if you think you're up to it, try and take on Havel the Rock. Do not let him hit you or you will instantly die. Like I said, I recommend doing this later. Oh, whew! That wasn't a kill. He didn't hit me. Just the blowback from his weapon knocked me a little. God, that scared me. Make sure you roll, because he turns quite well. Alright, I'm going to finish this battle off screen. See, now that's what happens when you fail miserably. And he just walks off like he knows he just kicked my ass and that I'm a total failure. Which I am. On my way back to retrieving my body, I managed to find myself a longsword, which is a pretty cool thing to have. It's just a very standard basic weapon. And I could use it if I so desired, but for now I'm going to stick with the scimitar. Alright, now that I've recovered all my goodies, I'm going to head back up the tower. The main reasoning for not fighting him at the bottom of the tower is that if you want to give up, you can't get your souls back without pissing him off again. You might as well fight him in the upper one, which is a little more open as well. So instead of going down to him, we're going to head up. And here's our white wall of fog. But before we do that, we're going to find a little sneaky crystal lizard bastard. Now this little guy will die and give us quite a bit of stuff, Twinkling Titanite being the most important. These crystal lizard guys are one of the few places you can get Twinkling Titanite. Twinkling Titanite! And it is used in upgrading specific weapons. Now we're going to pass through the white fog. We see a long bridge to nowhere. And if you look behind us, we're blocked in. So, before we go running across this bridge, fun and fancy free, we're going to climb this ladder. And when we get up here, we'll find we have a couple of crossbowmen that were waiting to fire. Weren't you? You were just waiting to kill me. I'm out of stamina. Probably should not get too angry. Just enough. Just enough angry. Hollow soldier armor, not too bad. The main piece. And we can slide down here. If you look down, you can see where we've come from. How lovely is that? I think it's quite lovely. Slide down here and prepare for the fight of our lives. Hello, big guy. Come on. Come on. Now, I'm going to show you the easiest way to get good hits on this guy. Run the hell away. Climb this ladder like it's the most important thing you've ever done. Barely dodge his attacks. Now he's going to look up at you. If you don't hurry with this, he will jump up here, so just do it. Just plunge attack him right in the head. And laugh at him. Give him a good whack in the leg for good measure. Book it away, because this guy hits like a truck, as you might imagine, from a giant bowl. Now you can go the ranged route. Get some hits on him from long range, but make sure you switch back to your shield so you can possibly survive getting hit. The easy mode of this fight is to simply run up that ladder a million times and do that same plunging attack over and over again. That glowing was not me, so I didn't forget to teach you something, don't worry. Ow. He stepped on me. Now this is my least favorite attack. You want to run forward when he does his jump attack and try and roll under his legs like that. I've yet to, oh, like this. If you dodge back, there's a good chance you're gonna get hit. I got lucky. I did not get lucky there. That is what we call me being an idiot. Back off, take a heal. You're probably going to want to kindle the bonfire here, meaning you're going to want to become human and then use a second humanity to kindle the bonfire, which will allow you to have 10 Estus flasks instead of 5, as long as you're using that bonfire. Very helpful for when you're getting hit a lot. You'll probably still have plenty of potions by the time you get to this boss fight. Rolling into his attacks, rolling into any enemy's attacks in this game when they have a big weapon seems to be the way to go. I like to roll away and just keep distance. just because it makes me feel safer. But that certainly doesn't. Whoa, wrong button. Oh god. Oh god. Pull out the shield. Roll! Oh god, thank you, shield. Oh, he's gonna knock me off. Don't you dare knock me off. Now he's very good at turning, which is not ideal. Now I'm going to finish him the fun way. Come with me, Taurus demon. Come on, let's play. I want to play on the tower. I want to play. Oh god. Oh my god. Now I think my blue tearstone ring may have actually saved my life there. Die, you stupid. Sit down. Victory has been achieved. Humanity get. Alright. I would love to suggest that you go back to the bonfire, but the fastest way there is through, believe it or not. You'll see my friend is actually playing Dark Souls right now because it's such a good game. I don't think he's eaten or slept. He might have slept a little bit, maybe a little power nap. Open this box up and you'll find a dead guy with a large soul of the undead. A little more free souls. Now I have 9,000 souls now. I really don't want to lose these, right? I have so many of these. Now this will be locked even if you have a master key. That is because it is a special door. We'll find the key later. Now if you head this way, you'll meet a funny character. This is not an enemy, as much as you think everything in this game is by now. Talk to him. His name is Solair of Astora.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solair of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
He might be a little crazy, but I like him a lot.
Oh.
So do most people.
So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
I would love your proposition, Solair.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Absolutely, Solair. Yes.
It pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
So yes, Solair of Astora gives us the white soapstone, which we can write on the ground in order to offer assistance to anybody in the area having trouble with the boss. And they, basically, if you will become a human, you might see white signs on the ground. If you click on them, you can summon another player in to help you with the area, which is very helpful if you're stuck on something. It's really just... I love the feature. I love playing co-op. I love helping people. And you get a crap ton of souls and some humanity for it. Now, we got a bridge of enemies here, but you might as well just charge them head on, right? I mean, what's the worst that could happen? This is easy. Nothing bad could possibly happen here. Oh my god! I am the most embarrassed person in the universe right now. I did that dragon death just for some comedy, right? And I was like, oh, I can make it back just fine. I won't lose those 10,000 souls. Oh, I just lost every single one of them. Alright. Respawn and move on, right? So anyway, yeah. Giant dragon's gonna come down and break your ass. So if you're smart, you'll run forward and then run back, and hopefully he will miss you entirely. Go into the little hallway that you first walked onto the bridge from, I should say. I'll meet you guys there after I wallow in self-pity and complete embarrassment. Jesus. That was awful! And kick your ass for it! Alright, we're back. I still can't get over the fact that I did that. I feel like a dum-dum. So, there's the culprit. He flies in from behind you the first time you go on the bridge. That is why you could not see him before. Now, this is kind of scary, right? You think as soon as you step on this bridge, he's just going to blast you with flames again. So what you want to do is book it. Get around this guy. Run right down here. And look at that. He didn't even hit us. However, I do want to put something on display. If you run out here, he is just not piss-offable right now, aren't you? He's supposed to just blast the bridge with flames and kill everything. And you end up getting quite a few souls for it. It's actually one way to farm. Come on! Come on! You would seriously do flames any other time. What is the matter with you? You suck, dragon. Anyway, yeah, that's what you would do if he wasn't, like, being a total prick right now. So, before you go anywhere, run down here and look where we are, friends. Right back where we started. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. I will see you next time. Well, after I put my 2 levels in endurance. I'm done with you people. Look at my fast roll. Aw, yeah.